Hey guys, Andy here. So, this is my last vlog of 2025. So yesterday, a friend of mine, Stuart, he got some, he got some boxes right here too, for me if I need to put stuff away. So, the year's almost out. So anyway, I'll be doing this. I'll be doing this vlog. This year's almost over and done with, which is a good thing. So I can wash my hands of this year. I've been through a lot these past few weeks, and it's been 3 weeks since a grandma passed. She passed 3 weeks ago, December 10th. So anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with me for another year. And you guys kept me going, you know? Without you guys, I'd be a broken mess. So, just want to say thank you to my subscribers and my viewers for sticking with me. Just want to say thanks to my family members too for giving me a lot of advice how to handle things. Especially my dad. Even though he's a pain sometimes, but I love him. And I just wanted to say thanks, Dad, for all the advice you've given me. Also thanks to everybody else who gave advice to me. And I'm just moving forward, you know. I'll be taking it easy today and tomorrow, and I'll be back to work Friday. It'll be the first time in my life that I'll be spending the New Year alone. I spent Christmas Eve and Christmas Day alone, so I don't mind I don't mind that. I've been through a lot, you know. I've been through a lot this year. My uncle passing back in March and my grandma passing back on December 10th. So, just want to say thanks to the people at Ackles Police for helping me get through this, especially Officer Heflin. I just want to say thanks to both detectives and the medical examiner for me to get the ball rolling with this. Without them, I'd be stuck. So I say thanks to my grandma, my mom, my Uncle Craig, and my grandfather. They helped me. They helped me be a better man. So thanks to Grandma for sacrificing so much for me, for giving me a decent life. My grandma helped me over the years. She helped me and my mom respectively. My mom, my grandma, my grandpa, and Craig loved me to pieces. Without them, I'd be a broken mess right now. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you for everything. You sacrificed so much for me to have a decent life. And now, I'm doing what I was set out to do. Honor your memory in your life. Thank you, Mom, for raising me. You know you were sick all the time, but That didn't stop you from being an awesome mom to me. Grandpa, thank you for helping mom to raise me. You know, even though my dad was in the background, but Grandpa stepped in. He raised me if I was his own. Craig, thank you so much for everything. They made me gone but not forgotten. You know that? And you guys stuck with me. Even though I faced a lot of odds since my grandma died. But I put my nose to the grindstone, ignored all odds, and the odds dissipated. And you guys stuck with me, giving love and support, for me anyway. And it's a good thing it cleared out my grandma's closet, so at some point in the future, this will be like a lot to do. That's my mom's dress right there. She wore that during my baptism, so it reminds me of mom. Anyway, so I'd like to thank you to all of you guys for doing this, for keeping me going. I was about to give up, but you guys never did. You guys never gave up on me. I never gave up on myself either. A lot of advice from family on both sides. They gave me a lot of advice for what to do, and that advice is gonna help me out in the very near future. So anyway, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. You guys get me going. I know I'm saying that, but it says so much. Anyway, hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Let's see what 2026 brings. I know it's been a mixed bag for me. I've been through a lot with my uncle suffering and his passing, and my grandma suffering and her passing. But I'm doing a lot better. I mourned for both my uncle, and my grandma's passing, and also more for my mom's passing years ago, and my grandfather's passing years ago. So, Grandma, Mom, Craig, Grandpa, thank you. And there's me right beside them. All four of them were a part of my life, especially Grandma, because she was concerned about my well-being. She prepared for me for all this. Grandma, I miss you. Craig, Mom, Grandpa, I miss you guys too. And then there's me right there, right beside them. I knew my maternal grandparents the most because they were part of my lives. I never knew my paternal grandparents, my dad's parents anyway, because they passed before I was born. I only knew them when Dad told me about them, and so did his two brothers. They told me about them. But I knew my mom's family the most because they loved me every single day. Even in death, they still love me. They watch over me. And Grandma, thank you so much for sacrificing your life to make me have a decent life moving forward. To my dad, I love you, Dad. Even though you're paying sometimes it's because you love me. Never thought I'd say that before. Hate to admit that, but it's true. To my dad's family, to my mom's family, my grandma's family, you guys kept me going. You guys gave me a lot of advice, and I thank you guys so much for all this. It's gonna be hard without my mom and her family around, but they wanted me to be happy. You know that, and I'm pretty sure that this year will end on a high note. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for a decent year, full of ups and downs, but I kept going. And hopefully 2026 will be a much better year for me. Because it will, because for one, I got two things done so far. I cleared my grandma's closet, and I got the funeral preparations almost all finished. All I gotta do is do some like legal stuff, the death certificates. Well, they'll send me my copy, and once I get it, I'll be calling the bank, and I'll be calling the dealership. So yeah, and I'll see if they can break the lease, because my grandma leased leased the Buick. So I'm sure I can strike a deal. I can strike a deal with the dealership. And with the bank, surprisingly, my grandma she has her account opened, even though that she's been dead for 3 weeks. So I transferred some money from her savings account to her checking account just to pay the mortgage for the month. Yep. So I can still stay here. Anyway, I'll wrap this up. It's one more thing. I'm more comfortable staying here than moving out, because it's much cheaper to stay here than to find somewhere to stay and pay rent. It's much more cheaper staying here. That's what my cousin Gary said. And once I rent out my grandma's room and my uncle's room, even though it's a den, but I can convert it to a bedroom. Think about it. $500 a week for like my grandma's bedroom and my Craig's room and my uncle's room. I mean, Jesus. But it's like $2,000 a month in rent money. It's like $24,000 a year in rent money. So yeah. So that wraps it up. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and I'll see you guys later. Have New Year's, guys. Bye.